when Luciano was moving his mouth, it looked like all I can think of was like the different dishwasher settings,
like
the 2-cycle and
ah. Lucy, keep it going.
What is this?
Can you move it again?
What are we doing?
What you doing? That?
No, I didn't like that.
I don't like how you can see the strands of spit.
Oh my
I love
god.
I love every minute of it.
Why is this camera
Why is he
so high
becoming a
res?
fuckboy? He's becoming a fuckboy.
I love it. It's happening right in front
A
of us.
really, really bad fuckboy.
All right.
All right.
Okay.
Well,
So, welcome back to the podcast. Welcome back to the Fattest Cock Podcast. This is a podcast where we only have the 4 dudes with the massive, most juiciest, just fruit roll up cocks. And if you don't have a fat cock, we'll kick you out.
that was the bots. They banned them. They figured it out.
Yeah, something weird happened with my internet there. I don't know what that was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. just the internet.
Definitely not the mods.
So welcome back to episode
Ooh.
14, 16.
No, your mic's doing something strange.
19.
Uh-oh.
It's just like kind of cutting in and out a
think
little
it's
bit.
I think it's around there. I don't know though.
Test.
Oh, you were a robot.
Just talk
for a
for a
second?
little
Keep
bit.
talking?
Am I okay?
Just
Yeah,
keep
yeah,
talking.
you-
Am I still talking? Okay. Episode 15, 16, 17.
Sure.
You're good.
all
And
of them.
All
joining
of
me,
them.
I'm your
3-hour
host, Noah
podcast. Let's
Kawaki,
go.
and joining us this week is
You can do an order?
I was gonna let you guys do it.
You never do that.
I know I'm trying something new. Work with me.
No,
I
I don't
No,
like it. It's
I'm
strange.
good.
I don't like it.
I'm good.
Joining me this
I'm
week,
Luciano.
Love it, Lucy.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
I'm James.
I'm Jack.
Uh-huh. I like the delay.
Yeah, you gotta
Love it.
exaggerate the actual internet delay.
Yeah.
and I'm the host. Welcome back.
No.
No,
How we
name.
guys doing? How we doing?
We're
Pretty
doing
good.
okay, I guess.
Your
Okay. Is this
your
solid
whole
okay
thick
this
and
week?
juicy comment reminded me of something that happened recently.
I think Luciano
I-
froze
I-
again. I'm sorry.
Oh,
my one
He's back.
my one like non-Navy friend who I used to go
My
to the
stuff
gym with
froze
a
pretty
lot.
hard.
Except now, like, we can't go to the gym, but he still can go because like he's a civilian. He some random guy came up to him in the gym and and called him juicy, and he lost his shit right in front of the person, and they just had to like walk away, super embarrassed.
That's rough.
And when you accidentally call someone juicy.
I'm sorry. Mid James's story, did you guys see Luciano's camera just flip vertical? Like the orientation flipped vertical, but he
Yeah.
didn't.
Okay. That was like the first half of James's his story. Did you see the second half where Luciano's message popped up?
No.
No, I
No.
didn't
His
see that.
message just said in talking points, me shitting myself at soccer practice.
He sent it
Yeah.
again?
Yeah.
Lucy, what
Do you want to
happened there?
talk about that? Is that like a
Yeah, I'll
story
talk
that
about
you
it.
really want to?
Yeah, it's pretty funny. I learned a great lesson too from it.
Uh-huh.
Oh, so
we
it was
love
like a
those.
moral.
Merle?
Merle.
It was,
Hey,
a,
Merle!
it was a very long and hard path to learn this moral. I was in probably like middle school, and I would have soccer practice right after school every day. So I would get home and I would eat some like cereal right before soccer practice because I would need some food. And then literally every soccer practice I went to, I would fucking like shart in my fucking pants.
Wait, like
Every
every one
single
you were
one?
shitting
Every
yourself?
time.
And
Every
you kept
time.
you kept on
would-
eating the cereal?
Yeah, I had no clue why I was shitting myself every fucking time.
That should have been the lesson you learned. Is stop eating that and stop shitting yourself.
I learned that after the whole fucking season, yeah.
How many times?
How many soccer practices do you have when you're a young kid?
I don't know.
Every
I wasn't
time.
part of your team.
Is that like 40 or 50 in a season? Before
Probably.
you were
I
like,
would
maybe
imagine.
it's the cereal. maybe the cereal's making me shit my pants violently at soccer.
Bro, no, I thought it was just damn, it's just me. Like that's what I thought. Like,
You're
no
the
else
only
is
one
shitting
shitting
themselves.
yourself. You're
Like,
expecting like
yeah.
your whole team to like be shitting themselves once at
Yeah.
practice.
He
I
just
thought I was
walks
a
up to him
fucking
after.
loser, just shitting myself.
Oh, he just walks up to him after practice. He's like, "Hey guys, hard practice, like shitting your pants, hard practice, right?" And they all giggle, and you're like,
Did they
wasn't it.
know? Did they know that you were shitting yourself?
They never told me. Maybe they fucking smelled it though.
So wait, like, did you shit yourself and then like run to the bathroom and take care of it, or did you just?
No,
He just
Why?
pushed
the
away.
Why?
no lumps, dude. Just
That's
like
what's
sharding, like little diarrhea poops. You know,
So it was just like a,
Just
it was like a splat.
squirts.
like a.
Like-
And then
And
when
be
you're
like,
done,
So
Yeah.
nothing ever fell out. You were just
No.
wet.
how many
That
pairs
was
of
wet.
underwear did you go through? That has
I
to
mean,
be
I
like
would, like after each soccer practice, I'd put on a new piece of underwear because I'm like, God dang, shit myself again. Like, there's
God
always
damn
like a
it.
little brown stain. Always
So-
a fucking little brown stain, dude.
I just smacked the shit out of my mic stand.
You need it last podcast.
Oh yeah.
Did you just hear that fucking demon?
Yeah. What
Was-
the fuck
I
was
thought that was a
that?
gunshot.
No, that was
Yeah.
that was apparently I think it was my what's it called? Like the incinerator thing on the bottom of the sink. That
Incinerator.
yeah, that's the,
The
brand name
garbage
for it.
disposal.
Yes, it's a garbage disposal, but it like the brand is incinerator.
That's a
It's
terrible
a very
brand. I gotta
clever
say,
name.
that's a terrible brand name.
I thought
That
it was
really
good. I
sounded
thought it was
like,
really good brand
An
name.
incinerator.
Dr. Doofenshmirtz coming up with a name. That's what that
Oh
sounded
shit!
like.
What was the meme I saw? Oh, I don't know.
I've never seen your actual apartment, James. So like my mind is just making up whatever's behind
Yeah.
that tarp.
I like to imagine
Dude,
there's a
don't-
kitchen kind of close behind there.
I
Yeah,
like to
it's, like,
imagine
right
it's
on
just
the
an
other
open
side.
field.
James
Like,
actually
there's
just
nothing but
lives in a
grass.
tent made of tarps in the middle
Yeah,
of an
It's
open
just actually
field.
like a
It's
completely
just
white
two
room.
walls. It's two walls and then
Oh,
a
he said
tent.
wolves.
It's a completely
wolves
white
just
room.
waiting
with, like
outside.
one double-sided mirror.
The tarp is lined with chili powder to keep the wolves at bay.
That's true.
Do wolves not like
Yeah.
chili powder?
I don't know. I made that up.
I'm
Elephants.
Okay.
To keep the
I don't
elephants away.
I just
actually.
assumed it's strong. It would
Elephants?
probably smell strong.
elephants do get kept away by chili powder. Like
Yeah.
like
Oh,
that's
that's
why
like
they,
a real thing.
I
Those
thought that was a
feathers,
thing with
yeah.
snakes as well. Because
know
they
about
actually have to
snakes.
like lay their entire body on it, so they. fucks
It
with
does
them.
sound uncomfortable.
All I know is that if you put like a rope thing around an elephant and then you like rub ghost pepper on it, the elephant refuses to get out of whatever rope you set down.
That's something you
for-
learned in your like military classes.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
if you ever-
How to
That's
If you ever
wrangle
like
run
day
across
elephants.
a
one.
wild elephant,
That's
make sure to
day
take out
one.
your pepper, like your
Boot
your-
camp.
Yeah.
They shave
don't
your
want
head
you
and
to
then
know.
they sit you down in the elephant.
The
class.
elephants and
They don't want you to know, but they still use war elephants.
Uh-huh.
It's a very common practice.
bro,
That's
I
actually,
thought
that's actually what a nuclear reactor is. It's just elephants on like a big hamster wheel. That's
to be yeah,
lot
elephants
of power.
can walk for fucking months.
you see what? Nuclear power is fake. Elephants are real.
Are they?
That's a
though?
good point. Oh,
Lucy's gone.
Well,
he didn't like that comment.
Bro,
get it.
tell your fucking roommates to stop doing dishes.
hey Powder,
tell
you trying to
Powder-
chill out? with like doing everything that makes noise in a kitchen. Yes.
Anybody else notice James almost refuses to talk into his mic? He will talk in every direction but his mic.
But his mic.
Bro, fuck the
I'll
mic.
just be like, yeah, dude. Like, I was
As,
just, like,
again,
at
you were
Genesis.
literally just looking at it and you're like, bro, fuck the mic. Nah.
I'm over here making fucking straight sweet love to my microphone.
Remember how we said you were going to stay away from your mic this episode?
No, I was whispering.
So I don't have to fix all the audio?
I was
It was pretty
whispering.
loud. It was a
No,
loud whisper.
I'm aware how loud.
I hope
That's
so.
the point.
Oh, yeah, you actually have your monitor on, so you can tell now.
I can.
Big ups.
I hate just like Luciano just staring.
Just
So
staring
close to
directly
your
Hey,
at
face.
look,
the
someone's
wall.
bigger than all of yours.
Can you
Okay.
hear him?
Me?
Yeah.
Can I hear who?
I was
think he
asking
can
if
hear
James
all of
could
us.
hear you.
I can
James?
like slightly. Yeah.
You're very quiet, so
Luciano's-
you might want to talk up, bud.
Hey.
Aw,
Much
we
better.
got a kid
Much
now.
better.
Wait.
Hey,
was that
didn't you have a cool lamp that you wanted to show us? A lamp? Like your light?
Oh,
yeah.
me?
Show us the setup.
Yeah.
I promise you,
Yeah,
she's
so it's this is kind of like a feng shui type thing, you know.
Uh huh.
I have this lamp in the corner of my room. It's actually the only light
on the
in my
ground.
whole room. Like this is where
You
my
don't
light is
have-
for my room.
Pattern, you're
You don't have a
allowed to
ceiling light?
Wait,
get us
what you say?
views.
A ceiling light? Like one
Hey,
that's
it's
overhead?
broken. It's been broken for
Light bulbs
10
aren't
years.
expensive.
My question is, why don't you have like a small table or a nightstand for that lamp? It's just on the ground.
I use that nightstand for my hats though. And
The
deodorant.
hats are
How
more
many
important,
hats?
Noah.
I'll show you.
How many
well,
hats do you
actually,
have?
One, but I'll show you the nightstand.
You
Here,
have
let me-
one
let me
hat
walk
and you
around
use
the
the
room.
whole table for it?
Actually,
I have a couple nightstands.
this is my
I got this one.
nightstand.
Okay, so
Ah.
I see one hat, some deodorant,
And a
a
belt.
granola bar wrapper, I think.
Gloves? No, this is for
Gloves.
headphones.
Why do you have gloves?
No, the one in the back.
It's cool. Oh, that's chapstick, dude.
Oh, it's chapstick. My bad. My bad.
He held
This
up.
This is a
A mask.
Yeah.
What did you hold up
Nice.
that had Sony on it?
Headphones.
Okay. See, he held up the
Yeah.
headphones, and I thought that was his deodorant. I was like, bro, what is your deodorant?
Sony
Say
branded
Sony.
deodorant.
Dude,
It's
you know what's
just-
really funny?
Dolby Atmos.
You know what else I have in my room, dude? My fucking my
Bonk
fucking hat, dude.
Oh, the
Oh,
crown.
is that your Turnabout
Yeah.
King hat?
They let you
Yes.
keep that?
Yeah,
Yeah, bro, you're the king.
I just have in my room.
That actually
Why
that
don't you
does
wear
look
that
like
more
a
often?
like a $10 crown, but it's
it's pretty
priceless.
shitty. It also
It
doesn't
is
fit my
priceless.
head because my head's too big.
I remember your head being too big when you won.
Yeah,
Why don't you wear that more often? That's sick.
Yeah.
because I
Wear that
lost
shit to
my
class.
I lost my my cape.
Did they let you keep the cape,
No, they took the
or
cape.
did they take it? Oh, damn.
I
damn.
asked for it too. They fucking.
They
Said,
didn't
"Fuck
let
you."
you.
And the cane too. They took my fucking cane.
I don't
That's
even remember the
understandable.
king.
I had a cane. Yeah, there's a knife in it too.
It's not a
We need to go shopping and just wait.
what?
Was it like James's chode knife?
Yeah.
Mine was a little bit
Is
better,
it
but
like this?
mine was more classy. It's like a straight.
It's just
blade.
like
No,
It's so
no,
short
no,
and
no.
fat.
James, you also had a
It's a
cane
thick
knife, didn't you?
I did have.
no.
a
He had a
knife.
cane sword.
Yeah, a cane sword.
Please don't
Dude, I
disrespect
completely
the cane
forgot.
sword.
Sorry, my apologies.
Where is it?
That's back at my old house, like my
I'll,
mom's house.
I'll mail it to you.
You'll
Would the
Are they-
military
are you
let
not
you
allowed
have
to
a
have-
cane sword?
I was gonna say, yeah.
I
Why
mean,
not?
they let us have guns, so
yeah,
Yeah, but
no,
a cane
you-
sword is a totally different beast.
You live in your like own apartment. Do they still check your mail?
no. What?
I was
Why
gonna
would they
say,
check my mail.
didn't they check your mail when you were at?
That's true. They did.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Fuck you mean? Why would they check your
Why
mail?
would they do that? Oh, they were definitely doing that. Yeah.
Yeah. They
That's
used to
right.
do that, but
Oh fuck
Oh,
me,
dude.
money.
Definitely forgot to start a timer. Let's say that was like 10 minutes.
It
Sure.
was about 10 minutes.
Nailed it.
We love Dead Space.
is Luciano? Oh, I thought Luciano was frozen again.
Yeah,
No, he's
Yeah, I
just
couldn't
chilling.
Nah,
hear
he's
what
just
the last thing you
practicing.
said.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He's
He's practicing.
He's on his.
He's on his statue
Oh.
shit again.
So have you been cooking anything good, Lucy? You were cooking a lot for a while,
He
right?
was.
Yeah.
Oh,
Cool.
there he goes.
Yeah, very cool.
my
Speaking of
favorite
which,
food,
while
actually.
Lucy's dying,
So delicious.
Luciano came and
True.
visited me and Brianna at our apartment like a few weeks ago, and he made us this Mediterranean dish. Was it shakshuka? I think.
Yeah,
It was
shakshuka.
sh-
Yeah.
And it was like this like I don't even know how to describe it. It was
It
fucking
it
amazing though.
basically it's like kind of thick tomato soup with poached eggs. That's basically what it
Yeah.
was.
And then you like scoop it up with a
Did
spoon,
you
put it right on
The
your
bread.
bread.
you seen that on Binging with Babish?
Dude, I saw that shit before binging with Babish, dude.
Huh?
Before him, dude. Yeah.
I was gonna say I watched the video.
Luciano
and I,
is
saw
binging
the-
with Babish.
I saw the
Yeah,
Snapchat.
it's like-
Like of the shakshuka.
Yeah.
And I was like, did he like see that and instantly start whipping that shit up? Like what happened? It was a real quick turnaround, but no,
So,
you saw it before.
wait,
Yeah, found it before.
on what? What is it called?
Binging with
Shakshuka?
Babish.
Binging?
Binging with Babish. Yeah, it's a cooking
Oh, I thought
show.
it was bitching with Babbage.
We just straight
Bitchin' with
stole his
Babish.
show name too.
I was gonna say, is there another bitchin' type cooking show?
There is bitching with Babis, which is just Mihai
just
just
bitching.
complaining about
Just
the world.
That's
complaining.
also what I thought you were saying. I thought Luciano, or I thought Mihai had his own cooking show that he wasn't telling us about, that he's just
Yeah.
been working on for a while.
Listen. He's got to go chase that bag. You know.
Honestly,
It's-
that might be a funny episode.
Bitching with
Just throw
Babis.
Mihai in the kitchen and kitchen and see what he does.
That's good.
I'm glad.
I
none of
also
you saw
made
that.
what?
Don't worry about it.
Okay, bro. Okay.
Okay, bro.
Okay, bro. Okay, bro.
Wait, bro.
Yeah, bro.
I feel like
Wait,
in
bro.
person we're kind of good at it, not really that good, but kind of good. But over Discord, it makes it so much harder to tell when someone's gonna talk and
Yeah.
when like someone's not.
Mhm.
And not talking, and it just makes it like
And then
there's
both of
a
them
lot
stops
sound.
talking, and then it's just awkward silence.
A
We're just all
podcast.
staring there like,
A podcast I watch a lot is the Gus and Eddie podcast, and they kind of have the same problem because they're all doing it over Discord.
oh, are
Because
they?
they're sheltering in place, even though Gus and Eddie live in the same apartment. But well,
Right.
okay,
I was gonna ask. I thought they lived together.
they do,
Gus
but
makes
Gus
such
is
good videos.
staying with his girlfriend because his
They can-
girlfriend lives in the same apartment complex. But
Mm.
they both were feeling like symptoms, so they just decided like we're just gonna isolate from
got it.
Eddie.
I also just want to let you know. Last time you talked too much about the Gus and Eddie podcast, and I cut it all out of the podcast.
When
So
did
watch out, bro. It was at the
Watch
end. I cut it out. I'll send you the footage.
Don't do that. I was just gonna say they have the same like problem because they're on Discord, the dead space.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lucy, were you gonna
that's-
say something?
Nah.
It sounded like you were gonna say something, and then you backed out.
All right, sounds
I
like
was
we
gonna
need
say-
to
I was
hit
gonna
talking
say-
points.
I was gonna be fucking stupid, dude. That's okay.
Should we?
Uh-huh.
Should we check the
Let's hit talking
cocking
points.
points? The
James,
cocking
James,
points.
stream talking points because I don't have it.
Let's test this out. Let's test this out live. Let's see how
Yeah.
well this works.
Oh
We
shit!
didn't test this before the podcast.
You can stream just the Discord, I believe. Not sure.
I have no fucking clue, dog.
Yeah, isn't he doing
Let's-
that right now?
This girl,
No, I mean like
Jesus Christ.
look at her. Why?
Fucking hell, dude. Is he in an airport?
I don't know.
can you guys see something? Like he's not streaming it.
Huh?
You're
I
not-
can see it.
You can see it like
I'm
in the video
fully
chat?
watching right now.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
watching
just
all
like
of it right
not
now.
showing up for me.
Why? Why does she do this?
Ooh, don't know if this is gonna work. Actually,
Jesus
it
Oh.
doubles our voice.
Ah.
You gotta mute it. You gotta mute it at least. Okay. Or
Oh,
that.
shit.
Hey, listen.
So in the podcast, there's just gonna be nothing there.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
guess. I don't know.
So why did that work for everyone but Jack?
I don't know.
Oh, it's because you have to turn on show non-video participants. 'Cause
Oh, bye, Lucy.
It doesn't count as a video participant.
Okay. Do we want to try it again?
Yes, but James, you gotta mute all of us. I guess I don't know.
No,
Oh, we
mute.
just gotta mute his stream. I think.
Huh?
What the fuck was that?
What did you just do, Lucy?
James
Oh,
is
is
my
that
water
Lucy?
bottle.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Shaking water.
He's taking a shit, dude. Very liquidy one
What
at
kind
that.
of shit sounds like that?
A very liquidy
Yeah.
shit.
Like a-
Never.
I heard like
Do they
I
have
didn't
like a stainless steel toilet? Like, are they not?
just shut up about it. It's weird, like when you look, we're so not used to looking at the camera when we do this.
I haven't done it once.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
How
really?
I am.
see,
Right.
no,
I straight
at
up
least
refuse
your
to.
camera is near your screen. When I'm looking at you guys on my screen, I'm looking over here.
Yeah.
You can just switch screens, right?
I could, but then I can't see Lucy at all.
You must see me.
My phone
It's
is covering
better.
like the
It's
bottom
better
of the corner
than
of my screen.
James, because James is always just.
Yeah, James does look just like he's not paying
What?
attention at all.
Yeah. Like,
Well, that's
I'm looking
because
at you
James,
guys
move your
instead of
mic.
the camera.
Move your mic real quick.
Oh, his fucking
Whoa.
camera's on his mic.
Yeah.
It's on his mic stand. That's actually
Yeah.
really cool.
It is.
That could be a really
it's
cool effect.
strange to look
Yeah, it was
at.
kind of a little trippy. It, looks a
It
little
like
trippy
fish
when you
eyes
say
at the corner. Like,
Yeah.
just some
Yeah,
weird
it
shit.
stretches.
Ooh.
It does some
Can you
weird
stand
shit.
up with that stand, or is it?
No, it's like mounted to my desk.
So it's
My
not like an
shitty-
arm, like
Unmounted.
being Jackass.
It has like an arm, but all of it is tightened down so that it doesn't
I
move.
don't like that he's
Gotcha.
looking at us.
Gotcha.
I like that he's looking at
He's
us.
like touching us.
I'm
he's
so
doing like that
I'm
TikTok
so
thing.
not used to it that I don't like it.
You know, like the front on view. You know, like this?
I don't like the
Dude, yeah, no.
POV. I hate it.
I could
It
just
looks like you're
look at my
caressing us while
OBS
you're
screen.
talking to us.
No, I was just fixing some of the tape that the mic is taped on. With.
You just taped your webcam.
Yeah, it's just
So
like,
why is James the most wealthy out of all of us? He lives in a tarp room with a webcam that's duct taped to
'Cause
his.
he doesn't
mic
spend any
stand.
of his money on anything but the fucking stock
That's
market.
not true. He has Gucci slides. He's got Gucci slides, bro.
I do have Gucci
He
slides.
only has Gucci slides though. What were they
And
like?
a tarp.
$100?
He both
And I
lives in
just- Whoa! Let's put some
300?
respect on the Gucci slides. They're
Let's
200.
put some respect on it.
200.
And then I just bought a 2017 car. So
Oh, you bought a car?
yeah, it's a
Wait, what the fuck happened to the fucking
The FJ fucking died, dog. Yeah, I bought a 2017 Toyota Corolla.
Damn, bro.
big boy in the Corolla?
Rolling in the
over here.
Corolla.
Listen,
Dude,
I
sorry.
wanted a nicer car, but like Toyota Corollas are so reliable and they just last forever.
Toyota
so I was
in
like,
general.
yeah, I was like, there's no reason to get a different car.
So what happened to your old one?
Oh,
The
that
FJ?
bitch is fucking dead. The FJ is fucking dead.
Did the FJ die as hard as the fucking Durango?
Kind of. Like the problem with the
I threw a
FJ
rod.
Yeah, mine was at once the brake line failed. So then the brake line failed, and because of that, the pump was trying to pump not liquid anymore, so it cavitated the pump, killed the pump for the brake fluid, and then when they went to go fix it, they were like, "You also need to fix all of like the attachments on the bottom because it spent like 10 years in Chicago where there's salt all over the roads and it's rusted to all shit." So it would be like $1,500, and the car is not going to live much longer. It has 273,000 miles. So
Damn.
just
Should
get a
have,
different car.
Remember when my fucking Honda's wheel fucked itself? That was literally just
Vaguely.
what happened. Was I was pulling out of like the parking lot of someplace, and I just hear a loud pop, and then every time I tried to drive, I just hear, and so I'd like drive for like a quarter of a second and then stop. I'm like, what the fuck am I trying to do here? Some dude who's a mechanic tried to like help me through the issue, but it turns out what happened was some U-bolt or something just snapped and let something loose, and a bunch of random shit happened as a result of that. The final thing being the tie rod shot out into
I do remember
the
that.
tie rod shot into the rim of the tire. So when I was driving, it was carving through the center of the rim of the tire. So
Pretty
like when
crazy.
they went to tow me, they tried to take that tire off, or they tried to tow from that wheel, and they were like, "This wheel not on." And when they tried to take the wheel off, they realized that there was just like a massive like cut the inside of the middle of the rim. So it was just cut in half.
It's like a kid who doesn't like crust on their sandwich.
Yeah.
They just like
Yeah.
just got rid of that shit.
No, but Toyotas, they last a fucking long time. The Land Cruiser, 265,000 miles on it, still rolling.
Yeah, I bought mine and it had like 50,000.
Damn. That's like fresh.
Yeah, it's
See you,
pretty
Lucy.
new.
Bye, Luce.
And
Welcome
then
back.
Once I like actually go to the fleet, I'll be like gone for 9 months for some time. So I should not put that many miles on it.
Yeah.
It
It'll
should
last
last.
You're not
me
gonna take
until-
it on the boat?
Make sure you
No.
make sure you fucking either leave it in a garage when you're gone, or like
Well, yeah.
you or somebody buffs it before the winter, because Land Cruiser was in perfect condition. We didn't buff it for one winter, rusting all over. Or not buff it, like wax it or something. I don't know.
hmm
Jimmy.
Yeah,
Buffett.
I'm probably I'm
Margaret.
thinking
Wow.
about just buying a house at the next place I move to, and then living in that house for like 4 years, and then renting it out while I'm at my next shore duty, which is like 3 years
That'd be
long, and then
smart.
selling it. Because you have to wait like 4 or 5 years before you actually start seeing returns on a house. But a house will give you like a fuckload of money in returns.
Oh.
If you can,
If the
dish out
housing
the money
market
per
doesn't fuck
house.
itself.
well, yes. But right now is a pretty good time to buy a house because
Isn't
the
it
housing market is
recovering?
fucking
Yeah.
kind of. The housing market recovers way slower than things like
Oh, yeah.
stocks and other stuff.
Stocks are like
Hey, Jack.
Yeah.
Oh. You can keep going. I was going to completely change topics. I have a question.
Oh, I was just gonna say the stock market recovers in like you said it. Kid.
All right, cool.
It
Important
depends.
part. Are those fucking lava lamps in the
Oh.
background? You got like 2 chilling back there.
These back there?
Yeah,
Sorry,
bro.
that's really hard to look at my camera and point the right. Yeah, they are.
Lava lamps or butt plugs?
So
Which
one
one?
of giant
Both.
butt plugs.
One of them is.
No, one of them has a the light bulb is like broken, like the light went out, so we just got to get a new bulb for it. And then the other one, it works fine. We just don't plug them in because it takes like they're weird because you can't leave them running for more than 8 hours or they will melt.
They're really hot.
Yeah, but you have to let them run for at least an hour to get the light, like to get the shit moving at all.
Mm-hmm.
And so like I feel like they're
That's
only
still
good for
7
like
hours.
I know, but like I have to remember to turn it on and turn it off, and I won't. It's like knowing me, I won't remember.
That's a good point.
Plus,
I understand that.
Where we had them sitting before, we had them sitting on top of our record player, which is like wood. So I wasn't gonna. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It doesn't sound like a good plan.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. So we never turned them on. They were just sitting there as like a background decoration type thing. But
Mm-hmm.
I feel like they're only good for like businesses that like you come in the morning, one of your duties is turning on the lava lamp. Somebody leaving at night, their duty is turning off the lava lamps.
That was such a
John's
turn.
got light lamp duty.
Yeah.
Dude, it's lava lamp duty, dude. Can't forget it. You
I'm
burn down the
upset that
entire
they're not
business.
on. Is the whole point of this?
Oh yeah, no, we don't turn them
Because
on
like
ever.
just sitting
you-
there looking at some dead lava lamps.
If
Sad.
it's weird, if you cords are wrapped around them, but
Okay. I
All right, now's our
guess we're
chance to talk shit
investigating.
about Jack, and he'll never know. He's got the fattest ass, and I hate him for it. And he'll never know I said that. But yeah, like I was saying, he's got a tiny ass, and he'll never get good.
you can. I don't know what the fuck happened. There's like, you can't.
Dude, is that a 50 pot?
There's
No,
like,
that's some slurp juice.
There's like a coil in the bottom here, and I'm sure it's supposed to be down here. But I can't tell if it's like the shape of the bottom, the rough shape imprinted on it, or if it's actually like some sort of for like,
I don't think anything heats in the lamp. I think it's all from the
Yeah.
light.
I don't know, dog. That's fully looking like a metal coil peeking out of.
Melt it and find out.
Yeah.
Pop
Just
that baby in the oven.
Bro, you
And
just gotta
if you want
drink
to
it.
cut like an hour out of the podcast,
Or pop the cat. Pop the cap. Drink
Pop
some
the
of it.
cat.
Pop
Yeah.
the cat, dude.
they
So
have like
that's how you'll know what's
bottle
in it.
caps.
I don't know.
Bro, I'll
Maybe
open
it's
that
just
shit
like
and down it
an
right now.
easier way to package it. But like no one's ever gonna open that, right?
Yeah, I would hope not.
What's
Unless
the
you're, like,
motherfucker who's
dumping it-
opening it? What are they doing with it?
They're changing their wax.
Hold up, I'm gonna look this up. Let's see what I can find.
What's it called?
It's gonna be a light with a hard lump in it.
Oh yeah, so we like kind of got away from it, but besides the shakshuka, what else are you making, Lucy?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I made falafel one time.
How did that turn
That's-
out?
It's
good?
it's kind of a process because you have
What
to.
is falafel?
Huh?
What is falafel?
It's fried chickpeas, and it's like a Middle Eastern thing.
Mm-hmm.
That's
like-
not at all what I would have guessed.
Yeah, like
Oh.
think about like hummus, but fried, crunchy hummus.
Yeah. Yeah. Crunchy hummus.
Chickpeas are like the little like nut
Yeah.
things, right? Seeds
Yeah.
or something.
When you soak them, they're a lot bigger.
Yeah.
When you soak 'em,
Really?
they're gonna get a lot bigger.
And then like you can mash them up and stuff. And that's
Yeah.
and they
It was-
have so much oil. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Is
the
it
amount
is
of
it like a
oil.
waffle that's made out of chickpeas, or is it
No,
just like
no.
one
It-
chickpea?
It depends on
wait.
how you make it.
Yeah, there's like
Uh,
falafel balls and then falafel like pancake style shit.
hmm The way I made it is that you soak the chickpeas overnight, and then you have like all your different spices and herbs, and you put in like the food processor, and then you let that cool over another night, and then the next night that's when you like start cooking and everything. But I fucked up because my little mix was too wet, so when I went to fry it, it like kind of crumbled apart. It didn't really stay
Mhm.
together. So, but yeah, I made that one time.
Back to our other conversation real quick before we continue with the cooking talk. It's just kind of sad now. Like it would be really cool, Jack, but
Yeah.
the lamp is just
I can see
It's
it's
got one
on
lump.
and it's trying, but it's just not.
Yeah.
it really is trying.
Yeah, you gotta have some powerful lamps in there.
Jack, what I imagine is like your cat Saturn or something is gonna come up to it, touch it, and immediately like throw it off the table. That's,
Just
that's
knock
what
it
I
over.
imagine.
His
That's what I
cat's
imagine.
actually gonna like unscrew it.
Yeah.
I'm
That's what the
amazed-
bottle cap is for.
I'm amazed that I haven't knocked this.
Well,
Yeah.
it doesn't stand straight up like that all the time, right?
No, but still, it just sits on little like stands. It sits on these. They're like little stands made of Lego.
Scaffolding, like
Mhm.
little pieces. Of
I
scaffolding.
feel like cats definitely go for more upright things.
Yeah,
Like
definitely.
they like they topple.
Yeah.
They're not gonna put in the work to like
to like push.
Oh, dude,
Yeah,
if
yeah.
that
Like-
thing fell, I'd just have to like start from scratch because like enough shit would fall off and break that I just would not know.
that's the joy of Lego.
Yeah, like Noah's little tree thing in the back. A cat must
cat
be
would
all
love
over
that, dude.
shit.
Cat would be all
I have
over it.
3.
It would also solve the Rubik's Cube right here while I was at it.
It would.
Yeah.
It would.
Cats
It would, like,
cats love Rubik's.
It would actually smack the tree off of the table, and in the time that it takes for the tree to hit the ground, solve the Rubik's
Solve it
Cube.
and
Yeah,
slap his head down.
and then run away.
Back to normal cat activities.
yeah.
Yeah.
He'll go shit on the floor
Climb the
of Jack's
wall.
apartment.
Climb
Jack,
over.
are your cats still shitting on your
Sometimes.
floors constantly?
Yeah, I think it really is just Bean running away from Saturn and just dropping little pebbles along the way.
So scared.
Is she like
Just get
scared, or
shut up.
does she
Just
get
get
Are
like?
they always in like a line formation?
Well, okay, no,
can
it's not
track
like
to
it's
see
just
where the
like
cat
one
went.
single thing, like every
Ah.
once in a while. So like,
It
I don't
used
know.
to be when quarantine first started. All we had to do is get on and like we can only play Fortnite. Like we had
Mhm.
nothing else to do.
yeah,
So it was like 2 times a week when we were playing Fortnite. Bree would just start yelling at Jack about the cat shitting on the floor again.
Yeah.
It was the funniest shit.
Dude.
That
Literally,
or
actually.
Lion King in the background. Or
No,
No,
Tiger
no,
King.
Tiger
Come
King.
on.
Tiger King.
God damn it.
Oh, dude,
Damn.
I never sent this because Jack used to get really upset about it. Are you okay with talking about this, Jack? About
the
how you
Tiger
used to
King?
get upset when we get on you about how your mic picks up literally everything in
yeah.
your house.
It's definitely
Like,
an area mic. It
everything.
is not. I mean, it's weirdly
yeah.
like it's got like a pickup range that it only sounds good like up close, but it can hear pretty much almost anything in the room as long as it's like loud enough. And our TV is like closer to me than it is to Brianna, so
That's the one nice thing about like this blue mic is it has like different things, different settings for it. Like it can be an area mic.
I've
It
never
can
heard
be
of that.
Yeah, like it has the setting I have it on right now is like cardioid, which which basically just like means like it can hear
Yes.
me, but pretty much
It's
outside
a
of that
standard
it's
compression mic
done.
pickup. Yeah.
And then there's also like 2 people in a podcast where like it picks up the front and the back, but none of the side.
Is that
And then
hang on. Wait, fuck, which one is that? I don't know. What are shotgun mics? They're like hyperbolic pickup range, right? Something like that.
Dude.
It's
I
like
don't
it
know enough
just goes
about
like
mics.
that.
Oh,
mm,
like what? Like what?
like a V.
Kinda.
I think so. I believe so.
It's like when you said hyperbolic.
That's kind of more parabolic, but
I believe it depends on the specific mic itself. Like I think there are like shotgun mics that do different things.
okay.
I haven't even thought about hyperbolic or parabolic in so long.
Yeah.
I did when I bought this mic, but that was it.
I know
Because I
what
was
like
researching
hyperbolas
mics.
are, but I like whenever people are like
I had no clue.
hyperbolic
No.
something oid, I'm just like, what are you talking about? Like, what the fuck
All
does
right,
that
before
mean?
we get too off into
Yeah.
science land,
Yeah.
I want to bring it back real quick and talk about Jack's mic, where
Yeah.
this started. So Jack has that mic that's super good at picking up everything in his
Mhm.
house.
And it like
Where
sounds
is your TV?
good.
Is that TV behind you? The
Yeah.
living room TV?
Yeah.
Okay, so that makes
why.
sense. I thought it was like across the room
Oh, no.
or something.
No, it's
But we'd
right
be playing
here.
Fortnite and like Bree would be like watching TV or doing something else. And anything that Bree did, we can hear Bree talk or we could hear the TV perfectly. And it was when Tiger King came out. So like we were just all listening to Tiger King while we were playing Fortnite. We had no visual, but we
That's
were just listening to it. But when that was happening, I made this like Photoshop image on Snapchat that I just sent to the talking points.
I
And
will
I
whip
sent
it
it
up.
to I sent it to everyone but Jack because Jack used to get really upset because we'd yell at Jack about it, and then Jack would ask Bree to turn the TV down a little bit, and then she'd yell at Jack about it. So like there was no winning one way or the other.
Mhm.
Can we bring that up, or should I just like
No,
Photoshop
I
it in?
brought it up. That's funny. That is funny.
Yeah.
Because that's
was-
exactly
it was-
what it sounded like. It sounded like you just set your fucking mic directly
Yeah.
in front of the TV.
No, that's why I got so upset is because you guys were like talking mad shit on my mic saying it's just picking up everything in the room. I am like 2 feet from the TV.
Yeah,
So-
see, we never knew that. And honestly, we were talking shit, but like honestly, we thought it was so fucking funny that we could hear
Yeah.
Tiger King.
They actually
every
were
time
like
we played.
responding to Tiger. They'd be playing and just be like, "Whoa, what the fuck?" Like they'd hear
Yeah,
Tiger
I'd be like,
King
bro,
more than
I gotta
did.
watch this series now. I gotta I gotta get on
The
this.
series is crazy, and I listened to the audiobook
I gotta
version.
find out what happened.
I only knew the
Yeah.
major talking points of it because Brianna would be like, "What?" And like I'd turn around and be like, "What?" And she'd explain like,
See, we knew the whole story.
Yeah.
We were listening
Yeah.
to it the
"See,
entire
you
time.
guys were focusing on it. I was focusing on the game because I'm used to tuning it out." But
That's why we're so bad at Fortnite, actually. We were just all listening
Yeah.
to Tiger King
that's it.
constantly.
So no Tiger King,
Yeah.
we're gods.
Clearly.
Pretty much.
Clearly.
Pretty much.
Yeah, definitely
The,
dubs only, boys.
What was it? Oh, I think like when you sent me that picture, it was like rate my setup Jack edition or something like that. And it was, I was dying for like a good
Oh,
5 minutes.
shit. No, that's funny as shit.
It was a pretty
good.
sick setup.
It was
No, I wish I could turn my desk around because I also have I have a bunch of like posts up behind my desk, but like
Mhm.
I just do not have the room in this apartment to like have my desk far enough away from the wall that I can like sit in.
Yeah.
So what
all
would
of-
you want your like? I mean, because you're using your camera with like a little tripod,
Yeah.
so just move it.
Well, no, I mean I gotta see
Because
my
like the only
fucking
reason you turn
screen.
you turn your desk around, right, is so they could see your posters.
Well, not just that. It's just also would help with the like pickup on my mic, because like back here, there's no pickup because it's cardioid.
Yeah. Cardio,
So, yeah.
actually. So
Yeah,
get it
my
right.
bad. But yeah.
What's your mic setup, Lucy? What kind of mic do you got?
What kind of pickup range you got on that bad boy?
You know, I had a dongle.
Sorry, it sounded like somebody was making Rice Krispies in the background of his mic.
Is he still
Crackling.
frozen?
I think so.
You guys kind of froze for a little bit. What'd you say?
You froze, bro.
I froze. Oh,
Wait, is James also froze?
Oh fuck,
Sleeping.
James
I think he's
froze.
sleeping.
James.
Oh,
He's chilling. He's
God.
got his hand on motion blur mode. He's
Oh,
just
okay,
hanging out
wait.
though.
His power went out?
Oh no.
Why does this happen every time we record a podcast?
Dude.
That's the second week in a
no
row.
fucking
Are
way.
you kidding me?
That's rough.
That's crazy.
Hey man, at least he's still here in spirit.
I don't think.
Are his
James,
eyes
can you
closed
hear us?
and you got, or like,
No way he can hear us. He sent that from his phone, Noah.
But
Oh,
it
I
said
mean,
like
I guess
half
if he
a
could
second,
hop
so-
in. James, just
Well, I
hop
don't
in
think
on
he's
your
gonna do that. He's not smart enough for that. He might be a nuclear engineer.
engineer. Send it in the
But
chat.
he's not smart
Tell him
enough
in
for
chat to pop in like Lucy. Although he does have like a Samsung J3.
He's probably just gonna restart his computer
No, he said his power went out, dude.
for like half a second.
Oh, okay.
He said my power went out for half a second.
Oh, like Flash. Cool.
I
Little-
don't know.
little-
I don't know.
Little
I didn't even know. I don't know if it's
little bit of
storming
a-
there or. Yeah, probably just like that. Like it happened to me in the last podcast.
Yeah. Except
Where I
your
was getting
computer
hit by
didn't
the
turn
storm.
off. Got lucky.
Yeah.
I would like to have like a, you know how in Jake's basement we have like that one power supply? It's like, it's a battery. Like obviously
In
it
the
can't-
office?
Yeah, obviously it can't run like 2 or 3 computers for 20 seconds, but like it's like kind of like gives the things the time to be like, oh fuck.
It's a surge protector, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I have a surge protector that just protects things from like a rant, like
surgeon.
yeah, it just like flips. You know those things in your bathroom to plug the hair dryer in where they have the buttons on them, the
Yes.
outlets.
Yeah.
Those are like, I think it's IPS protection or something like that. But it's like,
Is it a surge
I
protector?
think it actually stands for intermittent surge protection. Or
Really? I never knew what those
something
were
like that.
for.
Intermittent power surge protection or something like that. But it's so that in the instance that you get your hair dryer wet or like falls into the sink or something stupid like that, it's not going to shock the ever-loving shit out of you. It's just going to immediately trigger the outlet to shut off.
That's cool. That's smart. I never knew that was a thing, like
Yeah.
at all.
Makes sense.
Hey, Lucy, bud.
Yeah.
Never mind. You did it. I was gonna tell you to move your thumb off the camera.
I like this.
Dude,
Yeah. I
somebody
want it
tell
more.
James
Actually,
to go on. Like, oh no,
I
we already
did. I
discussed
texted
this.
him.
No, we already discussed this. He's getting on his actual computer.
probably.
I immediately
Or he's
forgot.
never coming back. What if he turns the camera back on and like his entire tarp is just like half burned?
He's
Just
gonna come
on
back and
fire.
It's
Tarp
just
is
like
burned.
open field and half burnt tarp.
tarp is burned and then powder is on the mic.
Dude,
Powder's on the
It's-
mic. Powder and the naked guys just standing in the back.
no,
Yeah.
Isaac's
Not saying
Isaac's just
shit
up there
and rock
screaming
ready.
about Dogecoin. You guys missed that.
How many
one.
roommates does he live with?
5, I think.
Oh
God
shit!
damn.
No,
That explains why he lives in
3
the
or 4.
living room of
No,
the
yeah.
house.
The reason he lives there is because, as far as I remember, he made it past prototype.
Yeah,
Whatever
he did.
he's in now. None of
So
his
did
other
everyone
roommates-
else in his house. So he
Mm-mm.
moved from his apartment Really? I thought
Neither-
that was the reason.
Nobody else in his house made it. James is back.
James,
James, you
what are
tell
you
the
on
story
about, bro?
of why you live in the living room. Something about none of your other roommates making whatever you're in.
no, that was of his old apartment. That's why he's where he is now.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but everyone he
Oh, we
lives
were-
with now
Yeah,
made it.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
his-
so we're
his
saying the
old
same
roommates,
thing,
none
just
of-
in
yeah.
different ways. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
none of his old
All right, shut up, James. We don't need you anymore. We figured it out. Fuck out of here.
Fuck.
I was like trying to hop in on my phone, and it was just I couldn't figure it out, and it was taking too long. And then Discord popped up on my computer. And I was like, I'll just join here.
So what happened?
Oh, my all of my lights and everything just flickered, and then they came back on, and my entire computer was off. I was like, dope.
Is it storming or?
No, it's a perfectly fine day.
Shit do be
Also,
just
can you
happening
see
like
that
that.
one hair? Can you guys see that one hair on James?
James has
No,
got
no,
a
no.
cowlick right now.
Oh, yeah, there it is.
Yeah.
There it is.
It looks like a dread. I don't know.
No, my hair
You
just
don't have
naturally
curly hair.
clumps together.
Yeah, see, when
Yeah.
my hair is... I mean, my curls naturally clump together, but then they clump together more. Then you have a dread.
Until it's just one
It's incredibly
giant
tight.
crumb of hair.
Like a piece
Curls.
of rope.
What'd you say, Luce?
It was a piece of rope, Jack's hair.
Oh, it's a piece of
I mean,
rope.
really,
I thought
if
you said
if
I'm
you look
shooting
at it,
ropes.
my hair is just a bunch of pieces of fucking
Shooting ropes,
rope
dude.
curled up.
Lucy's been
That's
shooting
the
ropes.
Euphemism for touching myself. Shooting ropes, dude.
No, shooting ropes is like a thing.
Oh, it is.
Yeah. Bro,
Yeah.
Yeah,
you ain't-
it's
you ain't
it's
shooting
about
ropes
your
over
nut.
there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If your nut is like one continuous stream of
Stream?
nut, you're shooting rope.
And
Oh, yeah.
also like the farther it goes, the harder you're shooting ropes.
Yeah.
Like
Oh,
Shooting
okay.
mad rope.
Shooting ropes. Okay.
So there's one for your knowledge. See, we learn things here.
mhm.
We learn
Yeah, I
and we
gotta
teach.
put it on my board.
So just because we're pretty far into the podcast right now, I just want to give you a chance to remind you. Do you want to tell your wood story when we were in the woods? Lucy?
Oh. Let's just say I had a great time.
Okay,
Uh-huh.
we can keep it at that.
Danced, and I
You did dance.
danced for like
For sure.
He
Every
definitely
time,
danced.
every time he starts
definitely
talking,
No,
Dude,
every time.
Discord hates him.
we went up to Quebec. We'll say that.
Quebec.
Did he
Went up
really?
to Quebec. We'll say we went up to Quebec and we got drunk.
What's up at
Drinking age.
Quebec?
18. Just because,
A legal drinking
That-
age. Is
that
that
way-
Quebec?
yeah.
But that's not true, though.
Shut up. There's still woods in
They're gonna
Quebec.
know. Come on.
How many
Shut
people
up,
do,
Jack.
How many
Jack.
people do you think, if we actually had followers, would call out the fact that I said Quebec?
None.
I don't think anyone
I-
cares how you pronounce
I've never
Quebec.
heard that. I
Dude.
never did any French. I don't know if that's. I don't know. I have no clue.
Yeah. You're the most well versed in French here, dog.
It's Quebec. Well,
If you had,
well.
So you had a good
Technically,
time and you danced for.
It's Quebec.
You cut
Yeah, how
out
long
when you were
did you
talking about your
dance?
dancing.
Oh yeah, you were.
oh yeah, I was dancing for 2 hours, and then I was like singing and drumming and thinking.
And thinking.
He was thinking.
And that's it. That's
That's
everything
it.
that he did.
That's all. That's all he did the entire time we were in the woods.
Sing, dance, and think.
Yo,
I
yo,
feel like that
yo,
gives it
yo.
away right there.
All right, he's back. You
Yo,
were thinking.
Yo,
I was thinking,
Mm-hmm.
and I began a memoir. Noah, what was the title of the memoir? I told
I'm
you.
thinking. I'm thinking. I'm thinking.
Yes.
That
yeah,
was
dude.
that was the title of his memoir. He decided.
Yeah,
I
and
love
basically my memoir is just going to talk about my truth
Mm-hmm.
and my impressions on my experience of the world. And yeah, that's kind of what I came to know about myself when I was in the woods.
That makes it sound like a more pleasant woods experience. Like it was a lot more frantic and manic than that, but that sounds super peaceful.
wait,
and
wait,
like,
wait.
When I was in it, yeah, There's a lot going on.
There was,
You-
yeah.
You're
Looking
getting lost
back
in the
on it-
sauce.
Oh, that's a great. So speaking of woods and getting lost, did I ever tell you guys about that time that I got lost in the woods?
No, you didn't.
No.
We are
I think
at 40
Luciano was-
minutes, by the way.
Yeah, I just checked it. Oh shit, 40. So we'll end it on this, hopefully, if I tell this well.
Yeah.
So, me and my friends at school, we were just talking about getting like all of us guys to go out and camp somewhere in the woods, but we didn't really know where. So we were just kind of like scoping different places, and we decided that we were gonna go scout. So like we'll go to the like one of the locations and we'll take a hike around and check to see if it was good or not. So we decided to go this one weekend where I was just kind of starting to get like sick or something, like strep, but I didn't know it at the time. So I just kind of feeling off, but I was like, fuck it. I'll go outside for a little bit. I'll take a short hike, just like fresh air. It might help. So we took like a 2 or 3 hour trip out to this woods. It was some national forest that I can't remember the name to, or some big ass forest that was funded or something.
Mhm.
And we went up all the way up to like the top of this fucking hill. Also, super fucking weird way to get there. We had to go through so many back roads and like past like cemeteries and shit. It was super sketchy.
Mm.
But like we eventually got there and it had like a huge just like a huge like main building type area. So we went in there, we got like some maps and shit. And the dude was like, "Oh, these maps are actually like they're old maps, they're out of date. So I'll draw you where the new paths are and like you'll be fine. So just take this
Like,
path."
he knew where these paths are. Oh my goodness.
He knew where these paths are. Yeah.
Oh, for real? That's
So he
crazy.
drew them out on the map for us. And we're like, "Cool, let's get started." Like it's a bit of a hike. It's like a longer one, but I think we can do it. It was like a 5 mile hike to the camping ground, I think. So it's like, okay, we can spend the day out here. We can go on a hike. So we started going and we were going and it was totally fine for the first maybe hour or so. But we then realized that not only was the map outdated, where he was drawing us the paths weren't finished paths yet. They were adding new paths into the woods. So we were trying to like find out what he was telling us on the map while trying to go through this hike. And eventually like it just kept getting worse. We get lost, like more lost and more lost as we kept going. And it eventually turned out that we were in there for 4 or 5 hours and we went way longer than we were expecting. And it got to the point where we couldn't find the camping ground exit that we were supposed to take. We just couldn't find where the woods ended. We were just stuck in there, and the
Ooh.
sun was going down on us.
That's
My
fucking creepy, man.
My cat trumped up, and my phone fell. So the sun was going down. So we're freaking out. We're like, we either have to decide. Oh yeah, I was also dying at this point. The sickness had fully hit me, and I could not breathe. We ran out of food and water because I was just hungry and thirsty, and I could not breathe at all. Like it was like the terrain was extremely steep up and then down and continuous. Like it was uphill, down all the way to an empty river, all the way back up. It was that continuously for like 4 miles, supposedly 4 miles. So the sun was going down, and we have to decide. We either have to like set up here, find some dry wood so we can make an illegal fire in this woods so we can survive the night, or we just have to keep pushing. And I was like, I really don't want to spend the night in this woods, so like let's keep pushing. So we pushed so much farther, and by the time we got out to the like campground, it literally felt like one of those movies when you were stranded in a desert and you stumble out, and we're like, oh fuck, we're fucking finally here. It took like 5 hours. Oh shit, we left our car back up by the main building. We have to hike back to leave.
Oh,
And
so
we're
you
like,
didn't have any of your. You had no gear.
we had drawstring backpacks full of a couple water bottles and like a couple, like we weren't gonna camp out. We were just going to scope it out and like check it out to see if it was a good place to come, and then we are gonna hike back and just like leave. But
Rough.
we didn't register in our mind that we had to hike the entire thing back. So we didn't know the paths because we struggled our way to find it there. Like we stopped following the map and we just started guessing. So we didn't know the way back. It was completely pitch black, and nobody at the campground was willing to give us a ride back up. They're like, "Oh, bro, I don't know where that building is. We just got here. I'm sorry it took like longer than we expected to drive here. We're just gonna camp up and stay." And we're like, "Okay, sure, asshole. That's fine. Do what you want." So we're like, the way it worked, the exit was like the woods. You stumble out into a street, and then across the street is like the area where you can go into the campgrounds. So we're like, let's just fucking walk the street and try and hitchhike. We got to do something.
Yeah.
So we walked that for maybe an hour, and we decided that nobody was gonna pick us up because nobody was picking us up. And we finally found like this weird ass like like a farm, like a small farm area. They had like fenced in cattle pretty much and like a big field. And they had an address on their like mailbox. We're like, we gotta call the cops. We gotta call the cops and get out of here. We have to do something. So we called the cops, we gave them the address, and we sat there for another hour just like the cows were all interested in us because we were on the side of the street. There was a fence around the cows. So we spent an hour just staring at these cows. Like us and the cows were just looking at each other for an hour while we waited for these fucking cops to come. And we were so tired and dead and just like out of it. And I was dying because I was starting to get sick. So we were just like waiting our asses off. And then these cops pulled up and they're like, "All right, fuckers, what are you doing?" And we explained everything, like that we're stuck in the woods for hours. And they're like, "Okay, we'll take you back, but like, where did you park?" And we're like, "Oh, there's like a building at the top of whatever hill this is, and it's like the woods main area. Like they watch the woods and like the fucking paths or whatever." And they're like, "Oh yeah, we're cops for this area, and we're not aware of any building up there. Like we don't think there's anything up there." And we're like, "No, no, no, no. Like here's the address of it. It's up there. We promise. That's where we parked." And they're like, "We don't think so. Are you guys okay?" And we're like, "Yeah, no. Fucking take us there, please. We want to leave." So like we gave them the address. We like looked it up on the internet and they had to plug it into their GPS. And we started driving with the cops. The cops got lost. Because remember when I said it was super sketchy and there was a ton of back roads?
Yeah.
They had no idea where it was and they got lost. So we were sitting in the back of the squad car with these two cops and they were arguing. They were getting pissed off at each other because they couldn't find the place. One thought we should go that way and then one thought we should go that way. So they were fucking flipping shit. And I don't know if you're aware of this, but squad cars don't have seatbelts in the back, or at least this one didn't. So there was no seatbelts, and the guy who was driving was flying down these back roads. He literally would take a turn, and me and my friend Jeff were sitting like just normally. We'd be pressed up against one of the walls. Like he literally turned, and Jeff hit his head against the window.
God.
So like we had to fucking call the cops to get out of this woods. The cops got lost and then dropped us off. We eventually found it after like another hour.
Oh my god, dude.
And then we fucking took the 3-hour drive home where we were so tired and defeated. We just never went back to camp.
So
We were just
miserable.
It was so rough. And then I was bedridden for like 2 weeks because I was so sick.
Jesus Christ. And
So
Luciano.
it wasn't as happy and enlightening as Luciano's story. It was pretty rough.
shitty.
The
Right.
best part was the cows.
And on that note,
On my fucking forest story. Thanks for joining us on the podcast.
Yeah.
We hope you enjoyed it. Hope you if you liked it, fucking thumbs it up. Leave a comment about how dumb we are or how you hated the story. Whatever. Subscribe to us. We do a lot of stuff that we don't do anymore. It's pretty much just this because we can't do anything else. So subscribe. Join us. Peace.
peace.